Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Redberryweo here, and welcome back to another quick Civil Air Patrol video. In today's video, I'm talking about wearing your ABU cap. Now, this is the only authorized headgear that you may wear with your ABU uniform unless otherwise stated, and there is a section in 39-1 that discusses it, which you can have specific encampment or activity baseball caps, or having baseball caps specifically authorized by the wing commander. Now, red is not authorized whatsoever because that is reserved for the Air Force with special units. So no red baseball caps, and you have to have authorization to wear anything other than this. Okay, so just quick disclaimer here. Now, I've gotten a few questions on how to dry it and take care of it. I've heard people are like, hey, how do you starch this? First of all, I don't recommend starching anything with your ABU uniforms. People I know used to starch the BDU uniform, but that is completely phased out now as of recording this video. And, you know, I just don't recommend starching stuff. I just don't. It creates a mess, and it can create a lot of problems. So I avoid that altogether. If you want to get tips on starching your ABUs, this is not the video to do that. Something that I do in order to dry my cover is that I let it dry on something where it can sit flat like this. Like right now, the top is pretty flat, and I didn't press it, I didn't iron it. I don't know why you would iron this, but I just have not done that. A few quick things in regard to the front thing, or the front insignia on here, I should say. If you are a cadet airman or a cadet NCO, you will not have something on the front of your cap here, but if you are a cadet officer, then you would. And if you're a senior member and an officer, then you would also have the associated insignia on here as well. And so with this cover, it's actually slightly different from the standards with BDU covers, where it used to be where it had to be like centered on the middle of the cover. So you can see that there is a seam here and the seam here, and it said that it had to be centered. But with the ABU cap, the insignia is supposed to be lined up with this bottom seam, regardless of what your insignia is. Now, mine is small enough that like it just reaches from the top to the bottom seam. But if you are, like, let's say a second lieutenant and you've got the pip isn't going to be as wide as the captain here. And so it's just going to be the tiny circle, 1/8 of an inch on the edge, and then you'll put it immediately above that seam. Okay? When wearing it, I've seen it a few different ways, and I'm actually going to put my hair in a quick bun here. I am not at all saying this should be your standard of wearing buns if you are someone who wears buns. That is not the standard, and you should always strive for a very professional and clean bun. Mine has a lot of extra hair sticking out. This is unacceptable if you're wearing uniform. I'm just putting that out there because I've seen people do it. So when you are wearing your cover, you're supposed to wear it where it's 2 inch, or not 2 inches, where it's 2 fingers from the bridge of your nose. So if you see here, I've got 2 fingers on the bridge of my nose, and I'm trying to make sure that this section is parallel to the ground. So I'm actually going to check in my camera right here. I can see it. Yeah. So that's how it's supposed to be, and it's supposed to be flat on the top, just like this. A lot of times, and it should be centered on your head too. A lot of times, don't do this. I've seen a lot of people wear it like this, where it follows the shape of their head and they just put it on like this. That is not proper wear of the cap. It's supposed to be flat on top. Some people even put a piece of cardboard in. I've personally never put in a piece of cardboard, partially because if you're putting it in your cargo pocket, the cardboard will get smushed, and then it might do weird things to the shape of your cover, and it's not fun to just carry it around and have it be out and about all the time. That's a good way to lose it. So I don't recommend that. But wearing it sagging on your head like this, as if it's a baseball cap, is not how we wear it. So again, this is wrong. And then this is correct, okay? And when you are inside, you should not be wearing this. I am demonstrating this. I am not in uniform. I understand that this is supposed to be for educational purposes so that you understand how to properly wear your ABU cap. Do not wear your cover inside unless you're doing color guard activities and you're required to wear your cover, or if there's a specific circumstance that you like need to wear it for some reason. Okay, don't wear it inside unless there's a specific reason why you should be wearing it inside. And you should also be in uniform and not just running around in like what I'm wearing and wearing this. Okay, because this is part of the uniform, so you should wear all the uniform or none of it. So I just wanted to make that quick video on how to wear your ABU cap. If you do have any questions or if you have any fun stories about it, please feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and that is all, folks. Until next time. Toodles.